take a spot, find your zone every day.
What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto with the super late night stream. What's up, man? Shoo! Hit the like button. I just figured out that I was off the screen actually, and I was trying to talk to you guys during that intro, but oh well. 2 shares printing. That's good, man. That is good. What's going on, Brown? Let's gang, Danny boy. What's going on, brother? I am super pumped right now. I'm drinking a lot of coffee at midnight right now. So shout out to you guys. It's buying season right now, man. I'm going to talk about all the projects that I'm currently aping into right now. It's ape season. The prices can go a little bit lower. Just to give you kind of an FYI, from what me and Charlie have kind of just figured out, we think at worst case, we got about 3 more weeks of this bullshit, and then it's up season, baby. So yeah, I think we're pretty close to the bottom, but to tell you the truth, like I wouldn't be surprised if we touch like 29K just to fucking scare everybody. But after that, it's pretty smooth sailing. But yeah, man, great to see you guys. Hit the coffee, hit the notification bell, subscribe, and hit the like button, and please retweet it on Twitter, man. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, my Twitter's in the description box and stuff. It's the best way to hit me up. And damn, dude, we're about to go crazy because I got a lot to talk about today. There's a lot to talk about and stuff right now. Obviously, the Hexicans are at each other's throats right now. Price down means I kill. But that's not us. You know, we're just gonna be like, let's just leave them alone right there and let them kill themselves. Why we just sit back and just take all these cheap coins, right? Remember I said, man, Hex was going to go down a little bit. You know, we still are probably not even seeing the bottom on Hex right now. With liquid loans going on right now, which is causing a bit of sell pressure, as well as, you know, obviously the sacrifice phase kind of rolling over and everything like that. You know, in 4 more days, you know, on the 25th, it'll finally be really over. And at that point, I still expect a little bit more of a dump from there. Pretty much, I think we're going to finish up the month of February kind of weak, and afterwards it starts getting pretty strong in March. So obviously, I'm looking at the Hex price pretty closely right now. I'm still haven't aped in. Obviously, I told you guys my last big purchase in Hex was in, let me full screen it real quick. There we go. Let's put this up like that. Okay. So the last big price that I had on Hex was basically at 13 cents, 15 cents. This is not bad, man. This right here is a great price to start kind of DCAing into, I think personally. 15 cents. This is a good DCA. Maybe if you've been thinking for a while, like, hey, I've been thinking about getting into Hex and stuff, maybe a, 10, 15% little tippy toe position, start kind of getting Hex in right now. Where I start like purchasing is around 13 for myself personally, right? But if you haven't had Hex before, 15 is not bad, because I do believe we are going to go back to all-time highs at the damn least, probably like the 44-cent range for Hex. But that will not happen until we're into March. We just have too much kind of like stuff going on right now in terms of the price short term. But yeah, man, it's not that bad of a hit. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Hex held up pretty good. Yeah, it's held up pretty good. Compared to most cryptos and stuff, they're down bad. Obviously, some of the coins that still have a lot of interest. Fantom held up surprisingly well. So did Beats. Beats is still pretty good. Just like yesterday, it was damn near at I guess the local all-time highs and stuff. Obviously, not the real when it first launched, but it was at 95, 97 cents. And right now it's in the 75-cent range. When we get another gauge vote, the price, I can see the price swinging back to close to $1 or over $1. So pretty good time to pick up a lot of coins. And I'm going to go through the list of like kind of coins that I'm looking at right now in terms of like, what is a coin that I like right now. Of course, Hex. I just wanted to start off with Hex just because, yeah, it's a great coin. People are going to ask me, but personally, I'm purchasing Hex in sort of like an odd number DCA. So obviously, I'll take another swing at 13 cents, and that could be 13 cents, 7623, something like that. I'm just doing that because of the number on the screen right now. But if obviously anywhere in anytime it says 13, I'm taking the hit at. It hits 11, I'm doing another 9. I'm hitting another 7, and then 6. If it hits 6 or lower, then I'm just backing up the Brinks truck. That's pretty much it right there on that. Snapshot, well, okay, for you guys who want to know about the snapshot, personally, I think the snapshot happens middle of March, somewhere in that range, like Ides of March range. So with the announcement of that, we're going to get a big pop off, but it's not even just that. So if you just look at what happened last time in the price of Hex, as soon as we got a week or two off of the next sacrifice phase, we had a little price dip. Everyone was all sad. I remember it touched 6 cents, if I remember correctly, as low, and then it launched up, and then we ended up going on a huge tear to like 56 cents. Obviously, we've had a lot of big sacrificers, as well as like one of the I think what's it called, the Godwell doing a long-term 555 stake, which is pretty cool, 15-year stake. That's pretty cool for 200 million Hex and stuff. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, man, we want some DJ and stuff. But I just wanted to give you guys a little breakdown of what I'm looking at right now in terms of the whole Hex price. So, I mean, that's really what I'm looking at. I mean, right now, let's just say a person buying like $500, because obviously the GUI is pretty low right now. So $500 purchase gets you 3,172 Hex. Not bad, right? $1,000 purchase. Or what's an ETH at right now? I don't even know. Let's look. ETH is at $2,500. Ooh, nice price on ETH too. The lower this gets, man, the better. For myself, when I will do a pretty decent sized purchase at like $2,100 on Ethereum, or $1,900 at Ethereum, and then just start stepping down. That would be pretty sick if that happened, because I load up on some ETH right now while it's cheap, because we know later on when the upgrades happen for Ethereum, when we do the merge, that is not an Ethereum, that's not a gas fee helper, but it is going to give a nice pumpamental and actually increase the price of Ethereum. So obviously with all that hype going on, like, oh my God, you can start staking Ethereum, you can start getting 5%, 4% yield, people are going to start going like, whoa, Ethereum's awesome. So the gas fees in the summer are going to shoot the fuck up. So if you are not loading up on Ethereum right now, what the fuck are you doing? Like, really, like, you load up on some ETH, even if it's just an extra one, just keep it in the wallet for gas fees. You'll thank me later, because I'm telling you right now, like, you don't have to ape right now into ETH, because obviously, like, it's possible we can I think we touched the $29,000 level to scare the fuck out of everybody, and that means that'll push Ethereum closer to anywhere from the $2,100 to maybe $1,900 price point, and then it'll bounce off from that. So those are the prices, $1,900 to $2,100 Ethereum, and that's where I'm looking at. Obviously, BTC, I ain't buying any, but but definitely load up on that Ethereum right now, and just keep working, keep stacking the USDC, and then start looking for all these deals and stuff. It is like it's March. It's going to be March Madness for all the deals in crypto. Okay. Danny boy, he's like, I'd pull the trigger if I could sell a kidney. Jesus Christ, Danny, don't do that. But, oh my God, Danny, Jesus Christ. Bro, what? Shoo. But all right, boys, ladies and gentlemen. But let's just say you buy one Ethereum today. One goddamn Ethereum of this beautiful damn dear hex right here, right? Well, let's just say you ape in that 2550, get yourself about 1,600 and 216 of them beautiful hex tokens, and that damn near right there will get you a damn near T-share at a 1-year stake. But that would damn near get you 3 T-shares doing a 10, a 12, and a 555. So this is pretty good. It's not too shabby and stuff. So this is the time ladders are made, right? So if you're able to catch the hex price a little lower, these are the times where dreams are made. Dreams are made when the prices are dipping. This is also when fortunes are made. If you're able just to power through this bullshit, this is where you make money. March Madness, baby. Yeah, taxes and stuff like that, but it's March Madness, baby. It's ape season, son. Obviously, I'm not telling you guys to ape all your cash right away, but just like keep your eyes on the prize on a lot of other coins you're kind of looking at. So let's just go over to CoinMarketCap real quick, or CoinGecko, I'm sorry. Before we go over here to CoinGecko, something else that I've been looking at a lot right now is the Beats token. Currently, I'm pretty excited about Beethoven X right now. This is actually a price where I've accumulated more. I've added an additional 10% more to my stack. So I've increased my F beats by 10%. So yeah, I basically bought a 2 cents higher than this. So yeah. Oh no, I'm down 2 pennies on my purchase. Oh no. But this is personally what I'm doing right now is I'm buying a decent amount of the Beethoven X token, as well as like we can talk about some of the other degen farms that I'm in. I will talk about the tomb tokens and all the other jazz. Yes, and Charlie did sell a kidney. This is a fact. He said he doesn't drink. He can live with one. But this is how much Charlie is buying right now. I just can't stop him. He just apes and apes and apes. And I'm like, Charlie, you have no more kidneys to give. And he's like, I don't care. I'll find more kidneys. But this is what he does, And but yeah, everything must go, you guys. But no, the yield on Beethoven X is pretty nice right now. It's held up at about the 89% APR. That's a really, really, really good rate. My math may be a tiny bit off here, but that may be something like 220% APY, give or take. So that's a really good yield on Beethoven X. You're earning a lot in beats. And with all the gauge votes, I mean, you're easily able to earn about something like a 4 to about a 3.5% 2-week yield per year and stuff. So we're talking about a really decent amount of extra yield on top of that. So if you actually are taking advantage of a lot of the gauge vaults that happen every 2 weeks, along with the yield that you're compounding on F beats, you're probably somewhere in the range of 180% APR on beats. So pretty good. You guys, I just need to create a project where I guess the project should be called Oregon, or the Oregon Trail. And basically, this is collateralized loans, collateralized kidneys on the blockchain and stuff. We could something like a liquid loan. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, and there's a lot more I'm going to talk about right now, but obviously the Beethoven X token is something I'm looking at. Yeah, it's pretty good sort of token right now that I'm accumulating. One token that I haven't had a chance to buy just yet, I have been repothecating, is of course my favorite, one of my favorite kind of GameFi tokens right now is DeFi Kingdoms. DeFi Kingdoms has hit that $5 level that I've been talking about. I'd be quite shocked if we actually broke below it. Let's see. I've had quite a busy kind of day right now. So let's see the chart. For some reason, it's not loading very much. Oh, I know why. Yeah, but I'll keep that up for now. Not loading. Very strange. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, we're about at that $5, that $40 range and stuff. Obviously, if we do get a dip down on BTC to that 29K level, that test at 29K, then yeah, we could probably. I would be shocked to say this, but we'd probably hit something like a 420 price on this, maybe 380 at the worst case scenario on DeFi Kingdoms. There is a lot of buying pressure. There's the expansion pack into AVAX, which is called Crystal Veil. I mean, obviously, I think what's going on is that they're sort of lagging it a little bit, and it's done. It's ready to go, but they're probably like just honeydicking people right now because they're like, yeah, it's best not to drop it when the price is going down. Let's wait until we kind of get it bottoms a little bit, and then so if the price stays around here and we start kind of going back up, then that's when I expect the upgrade to happen on DeFi Kingdoms. And with that upgrade, I kind of expect, of course, this is just my own thoughts, but I kind of think the token of DeFi Kingdoms will probably go back to $14 in that range, $15, 18 being kind of the most, unless I start seeing that yield, and if that yield's really ridiculous, then it can go higher, obviously, but it'll take a while for that to happen. But your comments are killing me right now, you guys. If I could get a loan based on stakes to help me buy more hex, if only I could, right? You've just spawned an Oregon black market mafia. Somewhere is going to see this and actually going to do it. Oh no, I hope not. But yeah, so DeFi Kings is pretty good. The APR on, if you're staking the DeFi, actually, let me go to the one token. I usually don't look at the price of the one token because it tracks pretty closely to the DeFi Kingdoms price. It's about 13 cents, not bad. Actually, my original purchase on Harmony One was about, I think it's maybe in 6.5 cents on this and stuff. So I'm personally still doing pretty good on the Harmony One on terms of the LP side, but I've been repothecicating quite a lot. Through the repothecication, I've been able to add, I would say, 25% to my LPs just from repothecicating all my Jewel into there. But I haven't been doing it in the most efficient way personally, because what I've been doing is I've been adding to LPs, but I also was adding some Jewel to my bank just so I could get the airdrops that happened earlier in the month, or last month. I'm sorry. No, hey, not for real, man. First DCC stream I caught live. Nice company for breakfast. Hey, thank you, man. Damn, where's the breakfast over there? Jesus Christ. But hey, man, breakfast to you, man. You're probably in the UK, I'm guessing. DCC Godwell, I will not confirm nor deny. But yeah, Harmony One, honestly, I don't think it's the best token, if I'm being honest, but it's I do think it's probably one of the more safer. If you're trying to track something, and when you're LPing, you kind of want stuff that tracks the price of itself pretty closely to the other coin that you're going to LP with. So one token and Jewel track themselves pretty closely. If I were to do something like Jewel Fantom or Jewel AVAX, it's a little bit more different, where some things could happen. Obviously, when the price goes up, no, everyone's happy. But if the price goes down, you're not too happy with it, because you could have an outperformance in Jewel, and then Fantom takes a shit, or AVAX takes a shit, and then you're just like, what the fuck, geez. But this is the that's why I only really look at the Jewel price. Obviously, I take a look at Harmony One once in a while, but that's kind of the gist of that with that right now. But yeah, man. Let's answer some questions from the chat really, really quick. All right, Abu Future Trunks. DCC, is this not a bear market? Would this still be classified as a bull market if no coins are pumping? I'm still holding my KSM and car. Well, coins are pumping and stuff. I mean, everything was pumping. A lot of my portfolio was holding up pretty well. This is the first time the whole time I was holding Beats and stuff, it was performing very well up until just yet today, basically. But no, I think we still. I think we still are. We're in a consolidating bull market. A full blown bear would be basically we have to touch $15,000, $17,000 on BTC. We'd have to go way below 20K for us to do that. But yeah, if we were on the 20K, like low 20K range, maybe 19,000, I'd be like, oh shit, okay. Then that's kind of the point of that. But then there's points to take profits before we start hitting those bottoms and stuff. You get BTC will with the bottom, and then you'll have a subsequent bottom on a lot of other coins. But I don't believe that's the case really. Yeah, and then let's check out one of the other main tokens that I'm kind of looking at as well to purchase. I'm actually going to purchase some very soon. Is Fantom. Like, right, this is a great price. This is actually 20 cents off of what I bought during the early December dip that happened. If you guys remember, crypto had a little bit of a flash crash and stuff like that. And Fantom went down to as low as, I know some people picked it up at 70, 80, 90 cents and stuff. I didn't get as lucky. I mean, picked it up at about $1.30, but $1.51. This is a great price. You know, a $5,000 purchase, 3,000 Fantom. That's not bad. Rule of three right there. That's a nice little chunk. You can LP with it and stuff. There's quite a lot of places where you can earn some decent amount of income off of Fantom and stuff. And I'll probably show that in a minute once I go on to Spooky Swap, as well as some of the other stuff I want to show you guys. I'll talk about the Oath token right now in a minute as well. But like, I guess we can talk about CoinGecko for a second. I mean, let's just see what's down right now bad. Let's see. Theta Fuel. Jesus Christ. Quant's down. Kami, Gala's down right now. Ooh, every time I'm not going to even say the price on Gala right now because like I swear to you guys, every single time I have like said like, oh, if Gala drops to this, it's like the one coin I do this, dude. Like anytime I say on Gala, like, hey, if it goes down to this price, I'll probably pick some up. It never goes to that price. Maybe I should say a really high price so it can never crash down to that price. But Gala is actually a pretty interesting coin. It's on Coinbase and stuff. It's one of the cheaper coins you can buy in Coinbase right now, which is noob central, right? So if you're going to get retail purchases, I mean, people like to buy Gala because, I mean, it's really cheap. It's just like when right now the hex is like 15 cents. But I mean, what the hell? Let's click on Gala for a second. Let's see, $1 billion market cap, fully diluted, 11. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous right there. But obviously it's strip dropping out in a way. I would like the price I would say is just, I feel it's not going to hit, but like, I mean, it would be really cool to see this thing at fucking 12 cents, 13 cents, maybe even 8 cents and stuff. Then I would, if it went to 8 cents, that's when I would pick up a very decent sized bag. I mean, it's almost like I'm kind of wishing this thing crashed to the hex price right now or even lower. But that's kind of what I'm seeing where I would take a huge shit. Because like most people in the course who were in the not this crypto mindset course, but the last one, were able to purchase this coin on average for about 4 cents. Me and Charlie were looking at this coin at about a penny and a half. Actually, sub penny. Actually, it was like 90% of a penny to like a penny and a half. And we were just being greedy and said, oh, when it goes to 90% of a penny, we'll take a shot at it. And then it just started launching to 4 cents. And we're like, yeah, I'll come back. And then it just launched again. So, I'm just being honest with you guys. This is one of the ones that got away from us. Not for you guys, but like for us, shit. But it just is what it is with that. But I think this is a good token. It's kind of a way of taking a bit of a Facebook play because obviously it's a very well connected company. Zynga Games and everything is basically the people who behind this game, which is pretty interesting. So that means they got a lot of Silicon Valley connects. Obviously, Zynga Games, I think, is still in the equities market as well. Yeah, Gala is our brain. Yeah, that's right. There's our bane. It's such bullshit, man. Damn, bro. Like, literally, like, you guys made this thing ran up pretty hard, man. It went from 4 cents to 80 cents in a decent amount of time. Obviously, we were telling people to take profits, which I'm very happy we did. Obviously, once it got to 40 plus cents higher, we started telling people take some fucking profits if you haven't taken profits. And well, now, I mean, you guys should have profits on Gala that you're probably rolling into something else or waiting for a lower dip on this. I mean, if we take a look right now, I think it might even be on an 80% correction if I'm not mistaken. 70% correction. So if it goes a little lower, 80% correction when this starts getting to 80, 85%, I think that'd be a decent time to buy some because obviously a lot of the people who bought this coin were a bunch of retail plebs. I mean, just be for real here. I'm not talking about you guys, but I'm talking about the guys on Coinbase and stuff like that bought this coin. At some point, they're probably going to capitulate. Said, "Fuck this shit. I'm going to put it into BTC. I'm a maxi now." And I think that's probably what's going to happen to that. And then at that point, we scoop it up and like, oh my god, gold is pumping back up. I'm getting back in. And it's the ebbs and flows of what the market is, But yeah, man. And let's a magical Charlie appears. Charlie-san. Let's go back for a minute. Let's go back for a second. Harmony One, Nakomi, Decentraland, Fantom. That's a good. I'm glad Fantom's down this much. I want to go buy some more. It's time to stack up on Fantom right now. Tezos and stuff. Actually, just one interesting thing about Tezos, not the token, but like there might be a decent NFT market kind of burgeoning on Tezos from what I saw. I saw this chick on Twitter was like, "Oh my god, thank you, you got." It may have been a dude. It's so hard to tell these people nowadays, but they were. I think it was. Oh, I'm just gonna say it's a chick because I think it was a chick. But anyway, some chick was like, "Oh my god, I've never sold this many NFTs before. I usually sell 50 and stuff, and like this is so crazy and stuff." And they're selling it through the Tezos ecosystem and stuff. So pretty cool. So there's like a little NFT system kind of going on in Tezos. So pretty wild. So there's something going on in Tezos, just a little bit, but obviously people are down bad on this token. If you've held Tezos this whole time, my god, man, yeesh. Zcash, just RIP. This is a good token. This is what I would call Engine. Okay, this is like if you own Engine in terms of the portfolio, if you're into the GameFi space, it's sort of like what's a good way to say it? I don't want to say it. I don't want to insult people, but it's like the basic bitch token of like the space. It's like the ETF token. It's like if the NFT and GameFi sector is doing good, Engine's going to do good, regardless. It's almost like I'm invested in the I'm invested into the the S&P 500 with Engine in a way. That's sort of how I feel about it, where like the gains are decent, but it's something that like, oh my god, it's fucking crazy, but like, damn. That's what's kind of going on with that. Let's see what's going on here. Solana, Axes, Sol. I'm not buying Solana right now personally myself. Kusama, damn son. I let the Kusama go sub 100. I'm aping basically. Secret's one of these ones I need to keep doing my homework on. Like I know some stuff's going on with that, but I mean, hey, the better deal, the better, basically. No. Loopring might be a play. So there's some decent news on Loopring actually. Loopring might actually from what the groundworks is they're going to convert their token from like the token they have now as an L1. They're going to convert Loopring into an L2 platform. So it's going to be its own L2 because they're just not having much luck how it is right now. So there's going to be probably an airdrop or a conversion on the token. So there's probably going to be some scam pump on that on Loopring. So just keep that in the back pocket right there. But definitely, man. Another token that, well, I'm personally not buying this token right now just because I bought what I wanted to invest into the token. But let's look at Fancy Birds real quick. If it ever loaded. There we go. Ooh, 40 cents. Still held up pretty decent, man. So yeah, 40 cents, 30 cent range. Like this is a great time to get into it, right? In terms of yield, more and more stuff's coming out for fancy games. The APR on fancy games is still pretty significantly high. We're talking about mid 200% APRs with about a 530% APR for like a 1 year lockup on stuff. So, this is one of the few times where I would actually say like a $2,000, maybe $4,000 like LP investment. If you're going to do something like $2,000 locked up for a year, so $1,000 of fancy games with $1,000 of Ethereum, or just if you have two Ethereum, one Ethereum locked up for a year with fancy games, and then another Ethereum like kind of like loosey-goosey, like flexible staked, and you have a nice blend of kind of basically mid 300s, maybe low 400% APRs. and that's a decent amount of coins that you're going to get. And then it's kind of a way for you to have like a prop bet on like this company might do pretty well, and it's kind of a part of the Palomos fancy game Illuvium sort of like gaming empire that's kind of coming up and stuff, where they're all friends and kind of helping each other out and stuff. So it's a really decent sector, and I like the team, and I like what's kind of going on over there and stuff, but we'll have to see. It's still early with it. Reminiscences of a time traveling crypto operator. Looking forward to the times ahead. Hell yeah, man. Might be a chance to sell my moon bag about. Yeah, actually, there really is. There really is. But it pumped off some news. I think what was it? Vitalik may have said it something on an interview. He's like, yeah, I've heard. It's like I've heard Loopring might turn into an L2 and have a token or something, and then the token just launched basically from there. So pretty cool. Yeah. So I sold my Magic Cat a few weeks back. That's one of my only W's I've had since before Black Friday. Yeah, it did pretty well though. If you were able to buy them during the launch, there was 100 Fantom. They're up. They're worth 500 plus Fantom right now. And actually, we can check those out because I'm going to talk a little bit about the Oath token. So let's go into that real quick. Take the Twitter off. Didn't have to cut me off. Wow, what is it not showing up? Okay, cool. So can you guys see my screen? Yeah. So here's PaintSwap. This is the most popular NFT website on Fantom right now. And this is actually a really kind of cool deal right now. And this is actually an NFT that I'm personally going to invest into. You can either do it two ways. You can so right now these are actually so what's going on is we're having there's now been the emergence of about 3 new NFTs that are going to have some sort of yield farming benefits in the future. So right now you have King Kong, which is Magic Cats, which is owned by, of course, Spooky Swap. Now you have Screamos, which is owned and created by Scream Protocol, which is it's an Aave fork. It's the main principal fork, and I'll show some of the stuff going on with that platform. It's still pretty high in TBL. No rugs, good team, and everything like that. I actually think they have the best NFTs in personally the Screamos. I think these are like some of the best NFTs. So this is the birth of like brand. Like I usually don't talk about NFTs really, but if there's a purpose for them, then that's pretty cool. So there's about 5,000 total. Oh no, 6,000. It's basically 6,666 total Screamos and stuff, which is kind of cool. But what's cool about it is in the future there's going to be a yield farming opportunities with some of these, and some of these are very cheap right now. So if you wanted to pick some up right now, 32 Fantoms, not a terrible, just to pick up a couple rule of 3, pick up 1, 2, 3, and just chillax and see what happens. It's very much possible when they release stuff in half a year from now, you could probably sell the, obviously speculation here, 150, 200 Fantom, which is not that bad, but you have to sit tight and kind of park cash here if you're willing to do that. But people are also one of the reasons why people are selling these down. Actually, that one looks pretty sick. I'd actually get this one. This one's pretty fucking tight. Wow, that looks pretty sick, dude. I'm telling you, some of this shit is really cool. Like literally, I do think that these are the best rendered NFTs on Fantom right now. Like literally, like look at this. Some of the stuff is pretty sick. Look at this, right? Shiny hood ones and stuff. So like a lot of the details in terms of what these sort of the O+, A+ negatives and all this other stuff are going to do is they're not here right now, but with time that's going to happen. And I'm guessing that, if you own one of these NFTs, you're going to be able to earn extra yield farms or stuff, or extra yield or something like that. That's kind of what the gist of what's going on, and maybe even a game at some point. But it's early days and there's just speculation. But personally, I'm probably going to buy some. But there's also another thing people are doing right now with the Screamos is so people bought these NFTs in order to get into the Oath token, and now that they've claimed them, they've kind of used them up already. And then this is why, like the other day before the Oath token came out, the floor was roughly about, I would say 65 would be the lowest. So now we're starting to get some people dump. Oh, the $100 bill one, that's kind of cool. Some people are starting to dump some of these down because they've used them like condoms and shit. But a lot of people don't know this, is that you can actually still mint these tokens. You mint them right now. So mint brand new ones. So here's the let me see. connect my wallet. So there's a Screamo website. So you can basically mint. Yeah, so there's about 2,000 of these bitches left, and you can mint about 3 of them a piece right now. There's roughly about almost 3,000 left. Each one costs about 75 Fantom a piece. So what is that right now? 75 Fantom. Let's just call it $1.50. 75 times 1.5. Yeah, it's about $100. It's about $112 for each one of them and stuff. So you can mint these. The cool thing about minting these is this can give you an allocation into the Oath token right away, which is pretty cool. The thing is, I do not know what the allocation or what's the lockup on these, but it's because it's not in some of the forums and stuff that I've looked at. But I'll leave you guys some of the links for this stuff up in here. But yeah, man. Personally, I'm really thinking about buying some and stuff, but I'm thinking about just earning a certain percentage and stuff. So it's still possible to buy quite a decent amount of these, but you got to make sure that you can just hold for the long term. If the rule of 3, if you just wanted to buy some, just buy 3 of them and just see what happens. Basically, I mean, like shit, buying them 32 ETH, 32 Fantom's not that bad. 32, but you did these more than likely will not count for the Oath token, and I'll show that in a minute. So if you want to wait a little bit, like for me to explain that, I'll explain that right now. But 32 times 1.5, $48. Not too shabby, but it's basically like buying a game. So but so that's pretty much the Screamo NFT and stuff. Pretty cool. Let me go back to some of the other collections. So let's go to collections. Let's take this off. So this is another one that's actually doing pretty well right now, the Beethoven X one. So this is the newest ones where they've announced. This is the Beats protocol. They're announcing that these NFTs are going to have about, if I remember correctly, you're going to be able to yield farm on some of these NFTs, which is pretty cool. So these are going to have the same. So I'm guessing that you're going to have Magic Cats, Beats, Screamos, as well as the Pirate Party NFTs, which is liquid. So you're going to have Liquid Driver NFTs that are actually going to be functional for more yield. You're going to have Magic Cats, which are functional for more yield on Spooky Swap. You're going to have these Beats NFTs, which are the ones right in front of you, which are going to be able to earn you more yield on the Beats protocol, which is Beethoven X protocol. And then the Pirate Party NFTs, which are going to be for the Liquid Driver protocol. So basically every major protocol on Fantom is going to have their own NFT that has like utility with like actually be able to earn more money on your money. Pretty cool. So this is pretty revolutionary sort of stuff. Yeah. I mean, I can't get past the BS NFTs. Yeah, it's just the thing is like I kind of get it as well, because if you tried it, like you can make, like, imagine trying to make 5,000 individual NFTs, like make them all different. Like, goddamn, that would take a long time. But hey, that's kind of the stuff that's going on with that. Do I have the sort of stuff? But yeah, I mean, some of these are pretty cool, but these are more expensive because there's a less of a mint for these. If I were to take a look, let's take a look. The cheapest, low to high. Yeah, so the cheapest one's about 1,100 Fantom, which is damn, that's $2,000+. Not that's quite a lot. But in terms of what the possibility, in terms of how many there is and stuff versus that, it's not too shabby. You can get a decent amount. So some of these are pretty cool. Obviously, you have to be you have to double check and make sure that, like, before you buy an NFT, if you're going to do it into the Oath token, which I'll show it right now in a minute, Oath token, you have to double check on the website here on Oath and put in the number, which you can find here. Let me load for a second. It's taking forever to load. There we go. Okay, so under symbol and ID, you use copy and paste 145, and then you go under the collection, which will be the Beethoven X ones and stuff. And you'll see like, oh, it's still available. Cool. So if you buy, let's just say you bought this one, boom, you bought it, and then you because this will give you roughly, if I remember correctly, about 3,000 token allocation or 2,500 token allocation. I'm going off my memory here. which is pretty decent. And it'll give you about roughly a 20% discount with the 14-day lockup, which is really nice. But you are spending a lot more of a prettier penny. So this is much more of a bigger investment for most of you guys, right? And you know, a thousand Fantom is nothing to scoff at. I mean, most people that I know of, usually their Fantom bag's about 3,000, 4,000 Fantom, and they're yield farming with all that stuff. So you gotta think long and hard before you buy one of these, obviously. But there's some really funny ones in here, like Apprentice Takeover. I don't know if they got beats on beats, but those are hella funny. I wonder if they still have it. These are some of the funnier ones I've seen in a minute. So I was laughing at some of these earlier. Let's see if this thing loads. Dear COVID, that's a good one. Yeah, beats on beats. This is a great one right here. Wait, the floor is 50? Too much alpha? Oh my god, did people just started? Oh, well, god damn it. That's really funny. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the other that's one of the other NFT projects and stuff that's pretty cool. Let's go back to the marketplace. So obviously there's Beethoven X ones, then there's Magic Cats. In terms of other ones, these are really expensive. So I mean, if you can afford one, I mean, you want to go for it. But look at this. So you got 1, a 2, a 3, and then let's see if the other ones are for sale just yet. I don't think they are. Actually, I really like the Pepe Tarot cards edition. These were made by Tarot, the yield farm, the leverage yield farm one. Pretty cool. These are pretty expensive and stuff as well, but they get a nice, decent allocation. The devil, my god. The Devil card, which shows a demon or Satan himself perched in an evil, dark, dimly lit dungeon while holding a torch, which is the only source of light on this card. Below him stand 2 chained figures, a man, a woman, who are seemingly demonic in nature. Jesus Christ. The devil may indicate a toxic relationship. Oh my, okay, you know what? I'm going to get off this voodoo. Out of here now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, I think the Pirate Party ones may not be out right now, but that's what I'm telling you, man. This is a fucking cool ass like NFT platform, man. PaintSwap's the shit. I'm telling you guys. There's a reason I'm telling you Fantom. Like you go to Fantom to figure out what's the new hot shit and stuff, because this is the most advanced stuff coming out right now in all of crypto. I'm telling you. But yeah, so be on the lookout. So yeah, whenever that Pirate Party, or I would say Liquid Driver, releases theirs, that's kind of what you should probably be looking into and stuff. So hopefully, if they're cheaper, then we can score. Like basically, you just want to, if you can when these things launch, get 1, 2, 3. Don't go crazy and stuff. If you guys want to go a little more balls to the walls, that's up to you. But picking up a couple of them if they're cheap, why the fuck not? And here's kind of like the alpha. Here's the fucking alpha. Here's the alpha. Okay. You want to buy the NFTs are being created by the platforms that actually have TVL and actually have a product. You don't want to buy like a random ass person's fucking NFT. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that shit. Like, let's go to, do I not have it here? DeFi Llama. Here we go, right? Let's go to DeFi Llama. Let's go to Fantom. All right, cool. Right, so look, Spooky Swap has an NFT. Cool. Magic Cats, shout out Pussy Gang. Scream has an NFT now. It looks 3rd in TVL, you guys. Peep, right? Screamos. Okay, Yearn, cool. Beefy. Beethoven X now has one. That's really cool. Tarot has one. Spirit Swap, I think, doesn't have one just yet, but probably at some point. Liquid Driver, which is the Pirate Party ones, which are I'm not sure if they're out yet, but I've seen pictures of them, so they may be out. I just didn't see them yet, but those may be one of the ones to kind of pick up in the low. And Reaper Farm obviously is having their token come out for the first time. And then at some point, they've already done a collab already in terms of they've done a Reaper Farm Beethoven X fusion thing, which is, I think, yeah, right here. This collabs and conspiracies, but let's see how much these are for sale. There might not be any. Let's see, sold. Yeah, so people aren't selling these basically, but the last one sold for 15,000. That was one 5K and the 3K. Yeah, so people are holding on to these motherfuckers. So that's kind of what you're looking for, right? Obviously, like Reaper is the biggest, what I think is the most trusted repothecator on Fantom. Doesn't mean that you don't have contract risk, but that's the Reaper farm, which they have $125 million in TVL. Obviously, that's what price is going down, so that's pretty decent. On Fantom, they're releasing their token, which is the Oath token, which I'll show you guys in a minute how that works. And yeah, it's only up for about another 2 or 3 more days, so it's kind of interesting. I may, hey you guys, I may just put on the before I start talking about the Oath token, I may just do another countdown intro and stuff just because I'm gonna get some coffee. So I'll be right back. I got rugged, you guys. There was no coffee. It was lies. Cool. And I'm back. So yeah, the only reason I am really talking about all these NFTs and all this other thing is just to explain that, you know, this ecosystem's still kind of kicking and stuff. But there's a reason for it is just because the Reaper token, they're selling their token right now, and the way they're doing it is through if you have ownership over a lot of these NFT protocols and stuff. I'm gonna see if I still have the list somewhere on me. May not, but I'll post it later on. I think I posted it in the chats before of the list. Let me see if I can just pull it up for you guys. Whoa, shit. Guess not. What the hell? Do I not have it? Guess not. Okay. Well, I'll show it a little bit later. But yeah, this is the Oath Or actually, I should just reload it and stuff to show you guys. It's pretty crazy, but it's pretty hardcore on the computer. So with great power comes great responsibility, right? Oath. So when you connect your wallet to this website and stuff, this is the Oath website, which is for Reaper. It's fucking the most tits fucking like ICO website that I've seen in a minute. So I'm gonna hit the low performance just because I don't want my computer to die. But you connect your wallet and it takes you to the screen and stuff. So let it load. I don't know. Let's see if you guys can see it on my side. Oh, am I not sharing my screen? Jesus Christ. Fucking A, dude. Well, yeah, that was just me talking. Amazing. So so this is the Oath protocol, which is basically Reaper's token called Oath. And yeah, into the Oath and everything, and I'll take all that jazz. So you hit the Oath button down here, and then it says NFTs loading. So for a lot of you guys, especially if your rigs aren't like hardcore, obviously I'm just doing it because I'm streaming and everything live and stuff. So I put it on the low res mode. So you just wait for your NFTs to load. So you have to, so if you have any Magic Cats or you bought any Screamos or you bought any like those NFTs that I've shown you on the list or stuff or anything on the other list, you just basically when this token, if you want to buy in the token sale will happen in about 2 days and 10 minutes, and you'll be able to swap one Fantom for one token. That'll be the period for about 90 days before your tokens are unlocked. Now, if you use there's the venture mode, which you're able to buy one token for about half a Fantom for one token, but it's staked for 4 years. So careful with that. Disable that. And then here's kind of the cool thing is if you have NFTs, this is where things can get pretty magical. Is if you have NFTs, you'll start getting discounts. So like one Magic Cat, any Magic Cat, no matter the rarity, is worth about 240 tokens in allocation. And you'll get about roughly a 15% discount, as well as instead of having the 90-day lockup, it's 45 days. Where like if you did the let's go over here real quick. If you did the Beethoven X only one, it's more expensive. You get 2,000 to 3,000 tokens, but it's only a 14-day lockup. So there's sort of some game theory in terms of the NFTs and stuff, and there's a 20% discount and stuff. So if I were to go back to the Oath liquidity event right here, right? So you have to wait a little bit in terms of like to let some of these load and stuff. But let's see, use max. I had it working a minute ago, so you have to in order to make your NFTs kind of load up and stuff, you're gonna have to refresh it and stuff, and then eventually your NFTs will just start loading up on your wallet right here. You have to make sure you have NFTs on the wallet. So let's go through this again. So yeah, this event right there, we got about 2 days, 10 hours, and 37 minutes in order to buy stuff, basically. So gotta wait a little bit for this. Yeah. So okay. So let me explain that. So Peter M. Oath is not working properly. It says the Magic Cat has been used. Yeah, I thought it's the same thing too until I fucking waited. I just left it like this for a while, and then eventually all my NFTs showed up. I have quite a lot of it on this wallet. So a bunch, and eventually they show up. So yeah, at first I was like, what the hell? Did I just get rugged? I was like, what the hell? You know, like I bought all those things and stuff fair and square. Did someone use mine? No. You just have to wait until they load. It's a little buggy because so many people are using it right now trying to get in. Yeah. So you see how NFTs are still loading. So I'm pretty sure if I stop sharing for a second and then I bet you I'd get them to load. So I'll come back to that website in a minute and stuff. Hopefully like this, everything kind of goes. So let me explain one more thing too. So when I was talking about the Screamos are 75 Fantom per each mint. So you can buy 3 in one transaction. So you can keep buying them. There's no limit. So you can buy 3, which will be a certain amount of Fantom, and boom, you just keep doing. You have to buy 3 at a time. But yeah. But you guys hit the like button, man. That's kind of the stuff that I'm looking at right now. Personally, I'm probably just going to buy a decent amount. Whatever the maximum amount of my NFTs will give me in terms of a buying amount and stuff for the Oath token. That's probably what I'm going to end up buying. I think I did the math on it. It should be like they should allow me to buy about 13,000 NFTs, give or take. Yeah. I don't know. Because like I have a whole lot of magic cats, you guys. Like I think it's just because I'm lagging out right now, but like these are all my magic cats. And it's not loading. So but yeah, I've got quite a lot of magic cats. So yeah, more magic cats down here. A lot of magic cats, you guys. I own a shout out Pussy Gang, baby. Peter M, just trust. I know. It's a do not buy yet. It's laggy as hell. So you just need to keep refreshing it and just keep coming back to it. You have 2 days to buy. You have time, but you have to figure out how much you may have some NFTs and stuff. So most of you guys probably have 1 to 3 magic cats. So if I do the math for you guys, let's just say you have 3 magic cats, 240 times 3. So you can basically buy 720 tokens at a 15% discount. So you're basically paying like, what is that? 15. Yeah, it's like 600, low 600 Fantom for 720 tokens, and then you get your tokens in about I don't know how many days, 49 days or so, or 46 days. So yeah, but yeah, man, Pussy Gang reporting, man. The picture, I love it. Fuck, that's funny. But yeah, so this is just some of the stuff. So hopefully it loads and stuff. I'm trying to get this thing to load. Yeah, so obviously, look, I have the NFTs and stuff like that. So about NFT tracker, mouse pack. So yeah, these are some of the ones you can sort of check in terms of what's going on here. These are the ones that they're accepting. There is one missing, which is the the Screamos are missing from this list, as well as the Pirate Party, which is the what's called the Liquid Driver ones. So yeah, quite a lot of cool stuff going on here, man. This is a pretty interesting sort of way, man, to kind of do this sort of stuff. So maybe if I exit out of this shit, exit out of that, maybe that'll help. But yeah, just keep reloading it and stuff. Maybe turn off a VPN or anything like that, or if you have any of those things open. But one day I'll get this thing to load. I had it loaded earlier, but yeah, that's basically how you do it and stuff. But I don't know. Let me connect the wallet. Let's see what happens if I run it full on lag. Master solely awaits. We echo the oath. In that space that fuels the fire, we manufacture moments that illuminate the path, cultivating a balance, prosperity, and growth to the best of our abilities. We secure until they're at the end. Oh, that was fucking cryptic. Let's take the oath. Oh. Crackheads pave Dave. Crackheads. That's who. And like D-Gens, we ape. If I could only get my pussy gang to load on this page. I have so much pussy in this page right now that it just won't let it load. It's sad, really. One day I hope they load. Oh, oh. wish I had more coffee. I've been sad for so long. If the caffeine doesn't flow through my veins, tears down my cheeks. The sadness just consumes me because the prices are down and down and down and down. But one day I hope Ape season will come. And these tokens will arise again. From the depths of the market, they will come. Ape season. Ape season. Okay, enough of that. Whoa. All right, enough of that. Let's turn off that fucking music. Oh, look at that. Pussy Gang is loading. Yay. I'll turn the music back on. Sadness. Sadness. As my kitty cats load, my heartbeat turns back on. Ape season is here. Ape season. For I will ape whatever it allows me, what my pussycats allow me. And so vested they shall be, and so vested I shall become. I'm reloaded. Moongangers. Ape season. Yeah, I know. I got a lot of cats to live. We got to make a sick trap beat out of this beat right here. You take the oath, you guys. Take the oath. Da-dun, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so basically, look, 240, 240, 240. So it's still loading right now. Yeah, this may take a while. You guys, how are we going to explain ourselves to the normies when we are rich and they watch this shit? Sheesh. No, I assure you guys I'm not drunk, but no, but this is the sort of stuff. I mean, this stuff's janky, you know. Stuff's janky. But if I use max, let's see. So yeah, so look, I still have some of the cats loading, but if I were to just use what I have right now, basically, with all these cats here, it would basically give me about 6,900 tokens that I could purchase, and then basically I would mint that out. So let's just go, let's say 6,960, which would cost me about 5,916 Fantom. Obviously, I have more than this because I've done like some of the math on it. I'll have like 13,000. So I'm probably going to end up doing that full amount into this token. Yeah. All right, let's see. So if I have two cats on different wallets, should I put them on one wallet to take advantage of the oath? Yes, I think that'll work. Yep. If you have custody of it and they haven't been claimed, then that should work. Just be very careful and make sure to double check that when you're sending the transaction, but that should be fine. So my son will be like, "This is how you became wealthy. You buy pussycats on Spooky Reaper pixelated site, and then you listen to Charlie and Miguel and Hodel." I mean, that's that's exactly how you get rich. I mean, 100%. I mean, we're here. Me and Charlie are here for you guys through this market, whether we're bull or bear, sideways, upwards, doesn't fucking matter. We ain't going nowhere. We're here for you guys, and fuck everyone else, dude. Like, they want to capitulate, cry about being down or whatever, then let them fucking cry. Then when the prices are up, they're crying that they're buying fucking tops again. Normies are gonna norm. me and Charlie said this since the beginning. This game is a game of attrition. It's just surviving, keep trucking along, keep yielding, repothecating, taking profits in USDC, and just keep going and going and going and going and going. Like, this is what it is. And if you do it, you're going to become wealthy. Very, very wealthy. Moon gang for life, baby. Moon gang for life, baby. Shout out crypto mindset, baby. Shoo! Heck yeah, man. We got more to come. Be on the lookout for those pinned messages, you guys. There's some more cats loaded. Cool. So as more cats load, basically, once I get my whole full stack in there, this will go to a certain amount, and then it'll tell me how much I need. I approve it. It has to be paid in W Fantom, so it's pretty easy. You just go to Spooky. So you just go to Spooky Swap here. God damn, that's a bright screen. My God. So yeah, you just go to Spooky Swap, and then you just turn, let me see, W Fantom. There we go. And then you just convert some into W Fantom, and then you use the W Fantom on here to approve it, and then you buy it, basically. Simple as that. Oh, I could load more. Yeah, but that's pretty much what I want to show you. The Oath token. The Oath token, basically what it is they're allowing about 13, I think it's like 13.3% of the total supply out right now. The team's tokens are vested over 4 years, with some of the tokens coming out in the next 2 years. And obviously people can enable adventure mode as well. Is that allowed with adventure mode? Oh, look at that. So I could do some of my NFTs here and do a portion of it for 4 years or something. So that's pretty cool. Maybe. I'll see. I'll see what I do. But for most of you guys, I'd probably recommend this version instead of not this one. 4 years is a long time, you guys. But hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. But anyway. But yeah, that's kind of the whole kid and shaboodle. You can actually read a lot about stuff right here in terms of launch details. Some of the tokenomics stuff going on right here. Total supply of 400 million tokens and stuff. And here's team allocations, liquidity generation events. So some of the Fantom we're using right now is going to be used to actually fund the liquidity pools. 30% of the total supply of the tokens are going to be used for yield farming incentives, which is pretty decent. And then we got talent acquisition, which is pretty. This is actually something I'm really happy about seeing, that they have a lot of money here to try to get more and more people. It's a 28-person team, which is pretty big. And if I remember correctly, I think 18 of them are actually developers. So it's a huge development team. Obviously, like, look at all this crazy shit. So this is a token I'm pretty excited about. This is one of the few outside of the GameFi space that I'm investing into. Beats and Reaper and stuff are one of the ones I'm most excited about. And obviously a ton of tokens in the Pulse chain and ecosystem and stuff. So be on the lookout. I think later today for a pin message and stuff. And we're going to, yeah, man, fight gang rules, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But definitely I'll put this website in the chat for you guys right now. And then, yeah, man, can't wait to start talking about this sort of stuff. So here you go. Here's the official link right there. Oath.sale. I'll post the all the appropriate links for Screamos and all that other stuff. If you guys want to check it out, I'll post it in the Telegram chats as well. Both is pretty cool, man. DCC, you go into the depths of hell to discover the shit. Yes, sir. There's more stuff, but it's a little too degenerate. But is the prediction on Beats the same? Yeah, I do believe it's going to go to about $2. Maybe a little higher, honestly, as well, which is really cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool sort of thing. So, yeah, man, hey, you guys, thank you so much for showing up right now. This has kind of been my presentation. And don't let this shit get down to you. Just keep stacking, keep working hard, put money away. And we're going to buy all these bottoms and stuff like that. And then once this thing starts roaring back up, you know, these fucking pleb losers will buy our bags. So, man, on the next one, you guys. Peace.